Looking at the food and hunger and all that, that's what they're looking at as far as promoting, because Africa is rich.
Yes.
And so the people that are in the head of it, they seem to not really care about the rest part of the people that are there.
Right.
And I'm thinking, what happens with that? Do they talk about anything about the people, changing the people's way of living or way of life, or can they bring in things where people can get jobs and work and support their own self instead of looking at the government?
Yeah, I think one of the things that a lot of
They're
scholars,
creative. Yeah.
right, precisely.
Yeah.
I think a lot of scholars have really pointed out the creative wealth of people both in the
Yeah, they
continent
can
of
take care of
Africa
themselves.
and all around the diaspora. That the idea isn't to depend on NGOs and external world banks and these kinds
Right, because it turns into like a capitalism
and it
thing.
creates dependency,
Yeah.
right? I think what we're starting to do is to unearth the different forms of creative power that are coming out of Afro-descendant communities, but that also hark back to ancient times. It's not about looking for traditional jobs only, but also about surfacing and tapping into these ancient forms of craft and production that stem from the land, and really create
Instead
that
of the
symbiotic
paper.
relationship.
Yeah, instead
with
of the
earth.
paper, I'll do this and you do this, and we're bettering Mother Earth also.
Precisely.
So they talk about that.
Yeah, that's certainly a topic that is.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, what is this really all about? Because I know that y'all can get pretty deep into detail.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking overall, is it for the wealth of the people, bringing them up in their mind?
Yeah, a lot of the
Been
people in this
400
conference.
years, the mind has been taking over a different outlook on
Precisely.
living. So just changing, just erasing that.
Right.
Going forth with an ancient saying, we live and let live. Everybody has their own way of doing something
Yes.
and let them do.
Yes. And a lot of people in this conference are Afro-descendant people. So we stem from communities in Barbados, Jamaica, Ghana, Uganda, Liberia. There was a sister on my panel this morning who's from Liberia, Haiti. So it's different when you yourself descend from these populations. The commitment is different. So that's why the Association for the Study of the Worldwide African Diaspora is predominantly people of the African diaspora studying, working with, and doing activist work with the same communities from which many of us hail.
That's good. That's good.
It's wonderful to meet both
Yeah,
of
it's
you.
nice meeting you too.
So before I turn this off, can we get y'all a hug? Sisters bonding, gotta love it. Awesome.